What's up, locals? Well, I had to jump on real quick. We got our hands on one of these brand new Simon Lizotte Halloween edition glow hexes. They're in a variety of colors, and I wasn't planning on making this video this quickly, and I'm gonna give you a quick spoiler right off the start. This video is not gonna have any throws in it. I just got my hands on this today, but I did manage to play a glow round tonight. I got myself a Space Race glow hex last year. As I've gotten to know this disc so well, I've realized that this disc has a lot of stability built into it. And I was looking for something that had the same feel, but I wish that it flew like a little bit straighter, that it would hold that line straight for even longer. On tunnel shots, on things like that, this thing just had like dependable fade at the end of it. Pretty stiff, and you know, traditionally glow plastic has that extra stability, plus the elevation that I'm at here. And on top of that, the fact that I'm sort of like an average arm, all of those things add up to a more stable hex than I was looking for. Enter in this Halloween run, this Simon Lizotte hex. I was curious about this one for a couple reasons. First of all, MVP seems to be running more and more of this like kind of quirky color glow, where you've got like purple glow and blue glow, aqua glow, white glow, and then their traditional green. And I thought, gosh, well, I know for one, because of the colors of this, that this is going to be a new run. So when you get a new run of any disc, there's a chance that it could be more or less stable. And I was just looking for something that could fly a bit straighter and that could finish with a little bit less fade. And let me tell you, after throwing this disc tonight, this might be that disc. I hope I can show this adequately, but it just kind of like effortlessly it has a lot of flex in it, has a lot of give in it. So the plastic feels great, and there's a lot of give, which I loved about it off the start. The other thing is the Space Race hexes. I'm not sure about the first run of the Lizotte hexes, but they came in 176, 177 gram. There wasn't much lighter. Now these aren't that much lighter. These are 173 grams. So, you know, it's not huge, but it was that little bit lighter. And because of the flex of the plastic, and because they're doing this color glow plastic now, I thought, well, maybe there's a chance that this will have a little bit less stability, which was what I was looking for. Now, if you're someone that's closer to sea level, this could benefit you as well, because maybe as an understable disc, you can really work on that flip-up shot where you release it on a hyzer, flips up to flat, or even gives you a turnover line, which we've been talking about a lot with discs like the Stingray and even the Rolo, which is the video we've got coming very, very soon. This disc was so good tonight. I feel like sometimes you buy a disc and it's exactly what you're hoping it's going to be. Sometimes you buy a disc and it's not. I feel like probably more often than not, it's maybe not quite the disc that you're looking for. But on a first night, I basically just kind of committed to throwing this disc tonight in situations where I thought, well, I would normally throw my other one, or maybe I would throw something else, maybe a bit more understable like the Mana from Thought Space Athletics. This disc performed like so good tonight. So if you haven't got one of these yet, have a look. The latest ones I've seen so far are 173 grams. Leave a comment down below if you got one, if you found the same thing, but I find these are a bit understable to the Space Race version. This feels like the hex that I've been waiting for. I would probably recommend, if you were looking for like an understable or a sort of straight flying hex, this disc was amazing. So definitely worth checking out. Huge shout out to Limber Disc Golf, Taylor and the crew there. If you haven't been to limberdiscgolf.com, you've got to check them out. Like seriously, they've still got some left. Amazing staff, super knowledgeable, and I just can't recommend that shop enough. So thank you to Taylor and Limber Disc Golf for hooking us up with this disc for this review. Stay tuned if you want to see this disc thrown. Leave a few comments down below. This wasn't a planned video, as they say. I just finished a glow league tonight. It's actually raining. I'm filming this like under the hood of my Outback right now because I had to film it. I had to talk about this disc because it was so good. The other piece to this disc is the glow in this disc. Now, color glow being this kind of like purpley, not sure if it's purple or blue. Two things I'll say. Tonight I played a really dark course, and this disc was very easy to find. I think the rim on this when it's glowing is white, and I didn't have any trouble finding it tonight. I haven't used this disc on a course where there's like a bunch of light pollution, like closer to the city. I have a few courses that I will be out on soon, and I will be testing this disc there. But one thing I will say is I liked this disc for being easy to find, but with a color like blue or purple, whatever this one is. It wasn't like crazy on my eyes, like messing with my night vision. So definitely an interesting disc. We've got a video coming real soon about the Crave I want to talk about as well. But these Halloween hexes are kind of epic. I was looking for something that had a bit more of a straight flight and a sort of straight, dependable finish. I didn't want like a big fade at the end. I wanted a different hex. So the fact that this feels the same in hand, but is giving me a different result is super valuable. And I've always been a fan of the hex. You probably saw my other video, what the hex, the difference. Well, this is kind of the hex that I've been looking for all along. So if you haven't checked out that video, I will leave it up in the cards. I think it's here. One of the sides. I'm still terrible with that. I don't even know why you guys watch this stuff. Anyway, as always, my name is Ryan.
This is Local. We are local.